Today, a Commonwealth Court judge issued an injunction that means that the votes taken this Tuesday on Marsy's law will be held until all legal appeals are exhausted in the future. Marsy's law was my bill to give victims a voice in the criminal justice system here in Pennsylvania. My heart goes out to victims as I feel that we are re-victimizing them again. We were just days away from seeing Pennsylvanians be given the chance to have the rights of victims in our state constitution. Over the course of 4 years, we sat with victims, stakeholders, and critics of this legislation. As a prime sponsor both last session and this session, I've worked with everyone involved who had concerns to find the common ground and pass a bill that would give victims equal footing and rights as the accused have and criminals in our Commonwealth. The bill passed both chambers with bipartisan support and with the governor's endorsement. After all the outreach, meetings, conversations, and the compromise, I was disappointed when a lawsuit was filed at the 11th hour, wishing to silence the voice of victims and deny their rights. Rather than work with the legislature to address any issues that these critics believed existed within the bill, they chose to attack the rights of victims through the courts, through an emergency hearing where only one judge has to be swayed, rather than the entire panel. I'm stunned that the Commonwealth Court would move to take this important moment away from the voters of Pennsylvania. I'm also saddened that the ACLU, despite its name, chooses to recognize only certain people's civil liberties. They say that they're not against victims. However, actions speak louder than words, and their actions block the liberty of crime victims. This last-minute lawsuit is an effort to disrupt the electoral process and disenfranchise voters, some of whom have already voted via absentee ballot. We have spent 4 years working to lift the voices of victims, and we will continue to advocate for them here in our system and for our Constitution of Pennsylvania.